5-minute rounds in the featherweight division. Introducing your first warrior. Fighting out of the blue corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a professional record of 3 wins, no losses, and 1 draw. He stands 178 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 66.05 kilograms. Representing Cube MMA and fighting out of South Korea, please welcome Yong Soo, the Hitman Jung! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, this man's a mixed martial artist with a perfect professional record of 4 wins and no losses. He stands 175 centimeters tall and weighs a ready 66.2 kilograms. Representing Fight Club and Riyadh Combat Club and fighting out of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, please welcome Abdullah the Ripper Al-Qahtani!
The middle makes them aware of their responsibilities to themselves and one another. 24-year-old Ripper versus the 19-year-old Hitman. We are ready to go. You can see that Muay Thai background straight away from the stance of Abdullah Al-Qahtani. Just predatory, following his opponent, hands very high.
That circling footwork that we're seeing from Hitman absolutely is not characteristic of Muay Thai, leaving as it does the legs open to a low kick.
Just as you say, that beautiful low kick and uppercut to hook combination from Al-Qahtani.
When you're a tremendous fighter, what follows that right low kick? A left hook to the temple. It's what we saw right in front of us. Absolutely superb!
Huge spinning back fist. Abdullah Al-Qahtani just absolutely throwing everything at Yong Soo Jung here. Yong Soo Jung doing the right thing, initiating the clinch, trying to weather the storm, trying to get his faculties about him again.
Abdullah Al-Qahtani offering a little seminar in mixed martial arts striking. Showed beautiful Muay Thai. Then that spinning hammer fist. We're back to the Muay Thai. I expect to see a little bit of boxing before we're done.
Nice little pot shot from Al-Qahtani in the clinch. Al-Qahtani gets exactly what he wants, and that's the separation. Just those kicks, they're not so much a slapping kick, but a thudding kick. You know, usually the less sound that a kick makes, the more damage it does, and automatically you can already see the marking up of that lead leg of Sung.
Low kicks are thrown for various reasons in mixed martial arts. It can be to impede your opponent's movement, it can be to judge distance, or it can be to try to break that leg. That's what we're seeing from Abdullah Al-Qahtani. Boom! Oh, and there you saw it.
Huge leg kick. And that movement is eventually going to be very much impeded by Jung. There's only so many of those leg kicks you can take. And it's really smart from Al-Qahtani. Completely take away the movement and popping the step away from your opponent with those leg kicks. And should this fight get to the second round and Jung has a moment to rest and even sit down, that's when he'll feel the real damage done by those leg kicks, Carrick. Oh, another huge rear shot. That rear right sneaking through for Al-Qahtani.
This is a seminar in striking from various combat sports striking disciplines.
Again, showing just how well-rounded he is by trying to get in on this takedown. Has the hands connected. It's in the perfect position and scores a beautiful flare double, but gets reversed.
And a scramble, and they're up.
Does a good job to get back to the feet.
Ironically, the one thing we're not seeing yet from the Ripper is the body shots that give him his name.
Again, he's loving that uppercut to hook combination. But again, true to form, these Koreans can take a licking and keep on ticking, Carrick.
We are blessed to be in a warrior nation, and as I said earlier, a nation of very, very kind people.
They are very kind, but they are tougher than $2 steak.
Make no mistake, we are in Korea. These are Korean fighters. When they are ahead, they fight as hard as they can. When they are behind, they fight as hard as they can.
Nice takedown from Al-Qahtani. Needs to be aware of the arm bar. Point of the elbow was safe. But Chung showing that he's a threat right from the get-go. If you notice, when Chung is throwing that jab, he dips his head ever so slightly, and that's where Al-Qahtani's trying to get that read for the uppercut. There's a rip to the body. And for someone that's never absorbed a body shot, they are absolutely horrible. So debilitating, and you're fully conscious and acutely aware of just how horrible they are.
After a hard shot to the body, it's hard to know whether you want to fall on the ground or try and stay standing, because they both hurt more or less in equal measure.
For me, it's fall to the ground and assume the fetal position and hope for the best. Nice head control from Chung here.
Short time left now, just a couple seconds left.
Oh, nice knee on the break from Al-Qahtani. Tried that step-in elbow.
Two fighters love that round.
Al-Qahtani throwing absolutely everything. There you see the replay, just absolute reckless abandon. Just shy with the spinning back fist.
Little different approach we can see in the corner. In one case, you've got the fighter legs elevated, getting massaged, sitting in a chair. On the other side, a la George Foreman, you're seeing Abdullah the Ripper just standing there, eye to eye with his coach, receiving some sage advice. As that's going on, we're getting a terrific look at some of the action in that round. Beautiful takedown, went down a little bit too hard, was reversed, but only momentarily. Thank you, Monster Zim, for that replay.
A really entertaining bout so far. Let's see, can they maintain this type of a pace?
I know what's going to happen in the second round, Phil.
More of the same.
Strikes.
And look how chewed up that lead leg is of Chung. Still seems to be moving well on it though. Abdullah Al-Qahtani having fun, but another huge leg kick. And he just digs it right into the same spot every time, right into the meat of the leg.
One of the keys, Brave Nation, to those low kicks being effective is that they hit the exact same spot over and over again. The size of a coin. All the shin has to land in that same spot over and over.
Oh, beautiful short elbow from Abdullah. Again, steps in with that, just crashes, scores the takedown. Such a well-rounded performance being exhibited so far from Abdullah Al-Qahtani.
Going to be interesting to see if Abdullah Al-Qahtani is content to allow his opponent to stand. No. This is a man fully skilled in all aspects of striking. He's got a little leg right in. Tight waist. Landing very hard shots to the head.
In 4 fights, he has yet to pick up a submission win.
Phil, when you hit that hard, when your hit shots are that nasty, why bother?
Well, as we said during his walkout, he is a national champion of Saudi Arabia at the blue belt level, currently a purple belt.
Oh!
Trying to switch to Dars. Rolling with it, impeded by the cage, has a leg locked up. Becky Larkin not letting Chung sneak his feet into the cage. Mounted position coming up. Oh, rides it out well. Abdullah Al-Qahtani could be looking for the finish here. Big shots.
Corner calling for elbows, and they are being delivered.
These are all good shots being landed by Abdullah Al-Qahtani.
Loud exhalation with each strike in the Thai manner.
Oh, another crushing shot. Again, Chung able to absorb almost insurmountable damage. And I always like to think of the aspect of if you're punching a fighter, if you're hitting a fighter with everything you have and they remain largely unmoved, it's bound to be demoralizing.
When you're in Korea, you got to get used to it.
2 minutes left to go in the second round here. Both these guys just biting down on their mouthpiece and winging shots.
Yong Soo Jung, his body is getting just a little slack.
Another big takedown from Abdullah Al-Qahtani. He times it beautifully. He waits until Chung sits down on those punches, plants the feet, changes levels, scores takedowns.
Hitman's muscular control is compromised at this point to some extent. Some combination of the headshots, the low kicks, the pressure, and the fatigue are robbing him to some extent of his balance, of his reflexes, of his strength, of his speed.
Both hooks in, back tick here from Abdullah Al-Qahtani, not quite underneath the chin. Edging closer to it though.
Not quite far either. Talk about frying pan to fire.
Into the mounted position. Abdullah Al-Qahtani needs to be controlled with the strikes here. Again into the back tick, but he's very high up. Again, just the strength and the will and the ferocity of Yong Soo Jung here is incredible. He may not be winning the fight on the judges' scorecard so far, but he's winning it in the hearts of the fans.
Terrific work, too, by Abdullah Al-Qahtani. One of the ways to lose in this sport is to win, and when it doesn't quite go your way, you continue with something that's not working for you. Abdullah Al-Qahtani absolutely willing to switch it up.
Oh, good heavy sprawl this time by Chung. Al-Qahtani hasn't given up on the takedown yet, trying to press Chung against the cage. And scores the takedown. Needs to sneak his hand under and maybe grab that ankle of Chung just for a little bit more control.
Because there's a cage in mixed martial arts, one of the best takedown strategies is just to drive. Level change, get in the hips, and drive, drive, drive. You've seen it work here to brilliant effect.
Chung trying to use that figure 4 grip again to try and advance his own position as opposed to work for the submission. Again, an incredible second round. The back and forth level of this, the
third round, I'm glad to see. Abdullah the Ripper actually allowing a stool to come in here, sitting down, catching his breath a little quickly. Warning from Decky Larkin to make sure that the water doesn't spill out of that bag.
Interestingly though, I think we may have a remote corner man in the corner there, joining us via iPhone. See, one of the corner men has the iPhone. I think it's video called to somebody, maybe the head coach who wasn't able to make it. That's a new wrinkle of the game for me.
As we've discussed many times now, Brave Nation, it's very difficult to try. I know we're getting towards the end of the pandemic, but that is by no means the case everywhere globally.
And now he's actually put the headphone, one of the headphones, in the ear of Al-Qahtani so that the coach can impart a message.
We are living in the community. However that information comes to you, if it's from the right source, it's invaluable.
That's proper innovation, isn't it? Third and final round.
There we go.
I'll give you a hug and then we'll just beat the head off each other for 5 minutes.
That's right, that's what this sport is all about. I'll give you a hug, I'll express all of my respect, and then I'm going to try and put your lights out.
Almost unfathomably quick pace set by both men throughout the duration of this fight so far. Bound to be strenuous on every synapse, every fiber of your muscle.
Yong Soo Jung's ability to take all those cumulative low kicks is very, very impressive to me.
Yeah, it's almost as if his movement and his stance haven't been impeded at all, but he's bound to be feeling it. Now it's Jung trying to summon a late rally, pressing Al-Qahtani against the cage. Oh, beautiful shot on the break from Al-Qahtani. Oh, that step-in Tamala style elbow. And if anything, that just seems to energize Jung.
As I said earlier, Al-Qahtani is putting on an absolute striking clinic. He's showing striking from Muay Thai, striking from kickboxing, striking from boxing, striking from MMA. I'm sitting here wondering where he's going to try and land next.
Whereas Yong Soo Jung is putting on an absolute clinic on your ability to take a shot. Little speed wobble there from Chung. Perhaps the movement is starting to, the body's giving up before the mind's giving up. Takedown scored by Chung.
What a level change. What a corner take.
Needs to be wary of the power guillotine here. Abdullah Al-Qahtani trying to work that guillotine. Is underneath the chin. Doesn't have the hands connected though.
We're getting a close-up on that leg. That is nasty bruising. Leg lock attempt coming up.
Doesn't quite have it. Trying to roll, but ends up getting his back taken. Half a round left here. 2 minutes 30 to go. Oh, beautiful transitionary work. Abdullah Al-Qahtani now trying to change that momentum into a takedown of his own. Heavy hips by Chung. Trying to lock up a submission here, trying to switch, trying to roll to the doors.
Al-Qahtani is not in danger yet. As long as he can keep his back facing towards the mat, he's not going to get put out.
Oh, it's just slipping by the bicep. The grip is just
down.
leaving
He's okay too.
Doesn't have it clean on the bicep. The grip is a little slack. May try and change the guillotine. Still keeping a hold of that neck. 90 seconds to go. Another takedown by Abdullah Al-Qahtani.
Abdullah Al-Qahtani has his fingers together below the hips. He's likely to try and suck those legs back a little bit so he can rise up above.
Oh, separation and strikes from Abdullah. For the next minute, I expect to see him throw everything he has at Chung to try and put him away. Both these guys starting to look a little bit fatigued. Beautiful shot to the body from Abdullah.
40 seconds left, Brave Nation.
I think so far, Carrick, we are looking at fight of the night. Both these guys throwing heavy, both these guys landing shots. Abdullah scoring big takedowns. And that may have been everything he needed to do right now. Stay in this position and he's en route to perhaps a 30-27. Good posture and awareness from Abdullah. Just cuts right through into side control. Elbow after elbow careering off the head now of Chung.
Absolutely fantastic fight.
Both guys giving absolutely everything. The shots landed, the shots absorbed. Abdullah Al-Qahtani showing.
Little disappointment on Hitman's face. He has nothing to be ashamed of. What, every second of every minute of every round? I don't believe it was enough in this fight. I think we're looking at a 30-27.
You see some of the action there. You see Abdullah Al-Qahtani threatening with the guillotine. Turning the corner beautifully as Chung to get the takedown on Abdullah Al-Qahtani. See the submission attempt. Just needed to get onto his hip more and work towards hooking up a leg of Al-Qahtani.
It was an anaconda attempt, but very hard to finish with the opponent parallel to the ground. If you get the opponent perpendicular, hook a leg, move your hips in, you can crunch that head.
Carlos Kramer has composed himself. is making his way into the Brave Arena. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an official decision. Let's throw it up to Mr. Carlos
All right,
Kramer.
ladies and gentlemen, another epic battle inside the Brave CF58 Monsters M cage. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. All 3 judges scored about 30-27 for unanimous decision victory. Out of the red corner from KHK, Team Bahrain, Abdullah the Ripper.